Hello everybody and welcome back to the Love a Wreck Legacy Challenge. We are waking up with the Kim household, slow and easy as spring cleaning has taken over the holiday. Ryu made sure to go outside and grab any of the cups she had left out from the previous day. She started using some drinks to lure customers into the business, and sometimes it worked, but most of the time it didn't. Hee-Yae became very excited to go outside and go looking for some eggs. She knew her mother was collecting them and, well, she wanted to help as much as she could. When it finally happened, Ryu had completed the egg collection, and with that, Gen 3 is complete. We've completed an additional collection, the seashell. I'd like to try and complete the Sulani collectibles, but anyway, Tamah went ahead and called up her friends and demanded that they host the frog catching club. They all met up at the beach, and oh my god, if you hear that sound, that's my cat scratching at my chair and completely ruining the leather. I've tried to stop her multiple times. It does not work. Anyways, Tamah and Tane slowly became closer and closer, playing hide and seek, building sandcastles together, hosting mini competitions. She was genuinely really close with them. She thought for a minute that she'd just be close with her cousin or really her aunt, but she realized that she could be friends with just about anyone if she wanted to. They cloud gazed, played make-believe, before calling it a day. And that's when Hee-Yae took over. Hee-Yae grabbed her phone, shot a quick text, a quick message over to Atlana, asking, "Can I take you out on a date?" Atlana said yes immediately. The two girls went to the restaurant, ordered some water as that was the only thing they could legally have. They had food and they sat down. It was awkward for a second. Hee-Yae wasn't sure what to say or how to act. This was kind of their first official date, at least an official one where the two of them were out in public. Hee-Yae, she couldn't stop gushing. She let out every single thing that she had boiling up inside her, from the crush she had on Atlana to what her sisters had done that morning. And Atlana loved it. She smiled and nodded, flirting back, asking how her siblings were. The two of them fit like a peach. And after they had eaten and drank, Hee-Yae stood up and asked Atlana to be her girlfriend. Atlana gushed, yes, I would love to, both having their first kiss. That's when Hee-Yae remembered she had brought some chocolates and even some flowers to give to her as a thank you for the date. And that's when it really sealed that they were dating. That next morning, the sea breeze woke everyone up softly. It wasn't a jolt or a sudden awakening. It was really Ryu who woke everyone up, made breakfast, got them ready for school. Hee-Yae and Tamah headed out, and soon enough, Ryu opened up her business. And she wondered for just a second, after seeing just how happy Hee-Yae was, if being this free, not tied down girl was who she wanted to be. She was back in the spiral. She had grabbed Cupid's corner and scrolled through looking for someone that maybe she could match with, but no one really hit her fancy. So she decided to focus in on what she knew best, selling paintings. It was a very successful day as Ryu had made 8,000 simoleons. It was really nice seeing her neighbors come by, look at her paintings, and then give her food. It felt reassuring. She had remembered how lonely she had felt when she had moved there, only having Hee-Yae. But now she had this whole new family. Not just her daughters, but also the people around her. Ryu settled down, helped with their homeworks, before wondering if maybe she could just have one more baby. She wasn't ready to say goodbye to Hee-Yae, who was growing up, to Tamah, who, well, was making her own family with her new friends. And Malia was growing up much too fast. So Ryu grabbed her phone, went down Cupid's corner, matched with one of the guys she had met, and went to the bar. He was nice. His name was Max, and they talked for a while, yapping away about their families, and she gushed about her daughters, and he seemed to enjoy it. Just maybe he wanted to have a family too. They watched the stars and described what they saw, and right as their friendship had hit as high as Ryu wanted it, she began flirting with him. Just maybe she could ask, do you want to have a family? Do you want to have a daughter or a son? What could I do to make you want to be with me? And they went to the infamous bush, where he told her, I don't want kids. I don't like kids. I don't want anything to do with kids. So Ryu nodded, saying she understood before taking him one more time in the bush, hoping that that would make the case. But she knew not only would she raise this kid by herself, like she did all of the other times, but it would be a little bit harder. Anyways, we had bled into the next day with our yapping. Hee-Yae had gone out for a jog to help clear her mind. She wanted to be focused today at school. Not entirely sure why, but she had the whim. So Tamah helped clean up the house a little bit as Ryu went straight into baking and cooking for the birthday party we were having that day. Soon enough, the girls went off to school, leaving Ryu to decorate and bake all by herself. Well, baby Malia did try to help, but she wouldn't be a baby for much longer. And that's what really made Ryu feel bad. She missed her babies and she wanted them to stay with her forever in the house, to be in this family forever. But it was time to say goodbye to their little footprints. But soon enough, the smell of the frosting filled the air, the sandwiches and mussels and cupcakes all settled in perfectly as the birthday party began. Ryu watched as people came up to the door knocking, holding their birthday presents for baby Malia. It was very sweet seeing her family come all together for her youngest daughter. And honestly, the sweetest. And when Aleki came, baby Malia couldn't help. She couldn't stop giggling. Her dad kept playing with her, holding her, and even helped her blow out her candles. She ended up aging up with the active imagination trait and the creative aspiration. I'd never used it, so I really wanted to. The trait, I've done the aspiration many a times. The party continued on very lively. It was filled with love. Everyone was reconnecting and talking. Atlana decided to go out for a jog, but I think she was using that as an excuse to actually leave. Hee-Yae couldn't blame her. It was a lot of people, a lot was going on, it was loud. But as Ryu saw how close Aleki really was to their baby girl, she couldn't help but flirt with him a few times, kiss him, before offering to go for a woohoo. Which did feel a little weird as there were people right outside. But Ryu was never one for the conventional. And with that, the birthday party ended, and everyone said goodnight, settling in. And baby Malia was now a child. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to have a nice day, stay safe, and have fun. Bye!